Well, one organization is stepping up to support and empower young teens who are facing motherhood, offering housing, partnering resources, and a path to stability. I sat down with the executive director, Charity, to learn more in today's Doing Good, sponsored by our GC class. Check it out. Off of a busy street in Bentonville, a small house carries a big mission. It's not just a roof over someone's head, it's a second chance, a soft place to land, and in many ways, a lifeline. This is Cradle of Hope NWA, a nonprofit born out of necessity and fueled by community. Established in July of 2024, it's already become a vital resource for teen moms navigating a system that wasn't built for them.
Cradle of Hope NWA is a nonprofit that supports teen moms or expectant teens or moms period who are struggling with resources or housing, a place to live, and community really.
Charity Wembley, the organization's founder, says the idea sparked during a mentorship with a teen mom. When the young mother was left without support or a place to go, the system offered two choices.
And she had had her baby and she was supposed to go back to where she lived in central Arkansas, and her guardians just didn't show up. They literally just did not communicate. So calls, texts, emails just went unanswered. We made the decision to go ahead and bring her into our home just as a temporary fix until we figured out what was happening with the situation. We wanted to find a place for her to have that full surrounding support where we made sure she's good physically, postpartum appointments, baby appointments, those kinds of things, and then counseling appointments, and just all around surrounding care of a teen and a teen mom that has been through trauma. And we could not find one place in Arkansas. We called, I literally took 3 days to call everywhere I could Google and then met with some people within our community that work with teen moms, and there's not one home that we could find in the state of Arkansas that houses teen moms. If a young lady comes and she doesn't have a guardian, usually they have to go into the DHS custody. But if it is not that extreme case where we still have some area, it's just a gap in care is really what it is. They don't have a safe place to live, but it's not so extreme that they need that DHS case, then this is a place they can come.
So Charity made room, literally. She opened her own home. And when that wasn't enough, she built something bigger.
Depending on their situation, from the extreme where they need a place to live, we have 3 bedrooms here in the home for moms to be able to come and live. When they come, we have a whole onboarding process to make sure that they're okay physically, number one. When was your last doctor's appointment, your postnatal appointment? Have you had your follow-ups? Those kinds of things,
Sure.
The basic needs. And then we go into in-depth and we give them time. This program is different because it's not you have 6 months to get your life together. You know, I am 43 and I barely have my life together. Okay, so
Same, girl.
right?
Same.
So we give them time. A lot of these girls have went through trauma or situations where they're in this fight or flight mindset, and they really don't, they're just in survival mode. So we give them time to just kind of decompress and settle in. That may take a girl 6 months in and of itself to do,
Sure.
you know, just to build the trust. The services specifically that we provide, we have something going on every night here. And on our calendar, on our website, we have all of the activities, and anybody is welcome to come and participate in those if you're a teen mom or a young mom. We have just like where we come in here and we have hot chocolate and we kick off our shoes and just have a conversation. A lot of times in those organic conversations where a need will pop up, not really in a clinical setting because they're kind of like closed off.
Sure.
But if somebody tells their story and they can relate to it, then they just kind of open discuss, and then we can really see where those needs are and where the gap in care is.
What sets Cradle of Hope apart is how deep personal connection is at the very core of everything they do. Volunteers don't just drop off donations, they build relationships. Mentors are trained to understand trauma, and every new face is met with the same message: you belong here. What would you, in just one sentence, say that the mission of Cradle of Hope NWA is?
Oh my gosh, to empower and just to empower and these girls to get into independence. That's pretty much the nutshell. That's why we do what we do. The girls that come to us are in a very vulnerable position, and it's very dangerous to be vulnerable and not have resources for yourself. So we're kind of this safe haven to build that confidence up and to let them fly on their own.
Cradle of Hope is about helping young girls lead motherhood with confidence, stability, and a sense of purpose. And when they're ready, those same young women are turning around to guide others. That's the real mission here, not just to support, but to empower.